Okay, simulan muna tayo sa review ng matrices, no? Para sa course natin, matrix analysis of structures. Now, ito yung mga 4 basic operations sa matrix algebra. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and inversion. So, ito yung 4 na procedure, okay, sa matrix. An example of a matrix is, let's say, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, 1. So, meron siyang brackets. Okay, at saka meron siyang numbers. No? So, ito, ang tawag dito is 2 rows by 3 columns. So, sa matrix algebra, this is normally given by m by n. So, ito yung tinatawag ng order. Okay. So, medyo kakaiba to sa number. Okay. Kasi matrix is a vector. Now, ito yung mga ibang characteristics. If m equals the number of rows and n equals the number of columns, and if aij is the element of the matrix in the row I and column j, okay, then we define the following matrices. Okay, by the way, m and n are what? Are rows and columns. aij is the element in the row I and column j. For example, let's make this, let's say A. So our A11 is the element found in the first row and first column, that is 1. Now our A, let's say 2, 3. Okay, row 2, this is row 2 and column 3, that is also 1. Okay, our, let's say A22, that is 1. Row 2, column 2, that is 2. Okay, row 2, okay, that is row 2, column 2, I'm sorry, that is negative 1. Negative 1. So ngayon, a matrix is a square if m is n. So ibig sabihin, kung pareho yung number of rows and columns, and then square matrix siya. Let's say an example. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. So, anong order niya? That is 2 by 2. Pwedeng 3 by 3, pwedeng 4 by 4, pwedeng 5 by 5, and so on. A matrix is symmetric if aij is the same as aji. So, ang example nito, let's have a 3 by 3 matrix. Let's have 1, 2, negative 3. Now, yung row niya, pareho ng column niya. So, 1, 2, negative 3 dito. So, let's have 2, 4, 7. Ito yung row. So, 2, 4, 7 din siya. Yan. And then, okay, 8. Okay, so, yung row niya is the same as column. Yung row niya is the same as column. Yung row niya is the same as column. Like that. So, basically, aij is the same as aji. Look, let's say for example, A13 is that the same as A31. Nasaan yung A13 natin? Row 1, column 3, di ba? Ito yun. Right? Nasaan yung A31? Row 3, column 1, di ba? Ito yun. So, ito saka ito pareho. Okay. So, that is called a symmetric matrix. What about we have a diagonal matrix? A diagonal matrix is a square matrix which aij, okay, for I not equal to j and aij not equal to 0 is for I is equal to j. Ang ibig sabihin lang ng diagonal matrix, let's have an example, is, let's have this as 7, 8, 9. Yan. Square matrix siya. Ito yung principal diagonal na sinasabi. Yan lang ang merong laman. So, 0 siya lahat. 0, 0, 0. So, this is called a diagonal matrix. Ibig sabihin, yung aij, okay, is equal to 0 if I is not equal to j. So, ito lang yung ano. And aij is not equal to 0. For I is j, di ba? Itong column na to, yan yung I is equal to j. So, ang element dyan, yung aij dyan, is not equal to 0. And it could be any number. While, halimbawa, ito, okay, this row is what? This element is row 1, what? Row 1, column 3. O, yung 1 hindi pareho sa 3, 1 hindi pareho sa 3, therefore, 0 siya. A13 should be 0. So, in essence, yung principal diagonal niya lang is, hindi 0. Next, yung unit matrix naman, ang kakaiba lang yan, puro 1 lang yung diagonal matrix siya, pero puro 1 na siya. Itong principal diagonal niya, 1. So, an example is, let's say, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 0 lahat to. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So, this is a square matrix. This should be 0 and then 1. Okay. So, ito yung principal diagonal. Okay. Diagonal matrix siya. Pagkakaiba niya sa diagonal, puro 1 to, ito hindi. Okay. And then square din siya. And then a column matrix, M by 1 matrix, isang column lang siya, no? Ang kanyang designation is just a bracket. So, for example, we have 1, 7, 2. Alright, this is just one column. Next is a row matrix. Ang designation niya naman is a bracket. Okay, so an example of a row matrix is, let's say, 7, 2, negative 3. This is an example of a row matrix. Okay,